Chapter 1 Rational Numbers. Number system: natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, then rational numbers. Now let us learn more about rational numbers. You know that if we add, subtract or multiply any two integers, the result also will be an integer. What about the quotient if we divide one integer by another? A divided by 4 integer, but what about 2 divided by 8? Is it an integer? No, it's a fraction. But what will happen if we divide minus 2 by 8? Is it a fraction? No, it's not a fraction. Why? Let us see. Fraction is any number of the form a by b where a and b are whole numbers. But in minus 1 by 4, minus 1 is not whole number. It's an integer. So that type of number system, we call it rational number. A rational number is a number in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. Not that all the fractions are rational numbers, but all the rational numbers are not fractions. Now let us learn more about the properties of rational numbers. Now, closure property. That is, when any two rational numbers we add, then the sum is also a rational number. And when we subtract a rational number from another rational number, the difference is also a rational number. And the product of any two rational number is also a rational number. But for any two rational numbers, a divided by b, not always a rational number. It is rational number when the denominator is not equal to 0. In that case, it is rational number. Otherwise, it is not. So that means rational numbers are closed under addition, subtraction and multiplication, but not closed under division. Next, then properties over. Next is commutative property. What's commutative property? You all know it. For any two rational numbers a and b, a plus b equal to b plus a, or a into b equal to b into a. So you can multiply or add in any order. So we can say the addition and multiplication are commutative, but this subtraction and division, no, you cannot change the order. So subtraction and division of rational numbers are not commutative, whereas addition and multiplication are commutative. Next property is associative property. It's something similar to this commutative property. For any three rational number a, b, c, we can add in any order. A plus b plus c equal to a plus b plus c. Any order you can. Similarly, multiplication also, any order you can multiply. But subtraction and division, not associative. Next is distributive property. For all rational numbers a, b and c, a into b plus c equal to ab plus ac, and a into b minus c equal to ab minus ac. Rational numbers are always expressed with the positive denominator. So, if the denominator is negative, we can transfer that negative sign into the numerator. Next, further on these properties, that is additive identity. Yes, for any rational number a, 0 is the additive identity. That means when we add 0 to a rational number, we get the same rational number. Additive inverse. For any rational number a, minus a is the additive inverse. That is, if I add 2 by 5 with the minus 2 by 5, we'll get 0. Multiplicative identity. 1 is the multiplicative identity. That means when we multiply a rational number with 1, we get the rational number. And multiplicative inverse of any rational number a is 1 by a. That is reciprocal. Reciprocal is the multiplicative identity of any rational number. That is 2 by 5 into 5 by 2 gives you 1. Next, arithmetic operations on rational number. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So when we add to rational number, it's same as that of fraction. You just have to take the LCM of the denominator and make it same, and you have to add. So it's a combination of fractions and integer operations. That's all. Next is subtraction of rational numbers. The same way as of fraction only. So as I told you, here also the combination of fraction and integers. So integer operations you should know very well when you do arithmetic operations on rational numbers. So one example you can see, and you can practice more examples too. Next we will go with multiplication of rational numbers. So it's also same as we have to multiply the numerator, we have to multiply the denominator. Please note that there is no LCM for the multiplication and division. So when mixed numbers come, we can convert into improper and we can multiply them, and wherever possible, numerator and denominator, let us cancel them and simplify it very, very easily. And next is division. You know that in fraction, division of fraction means what? Multiplying the first rational number with the reciprocal of the second rational number. So to divide, 18 by 25 divided by minus 9 by 5 means 18 by 25 into 5 by minus 9. So minus 9 will go to the numerator and simplify. So there is division means, remember, it's multiplying with the reciprocal of the second rational number. Next is a very, very important property, that is distributive property of rational number. So when we solve, we can see that 3 by 4 is common in both terms. So common term take out. So we have to rewrite it as a into b plus a into c equal to a into b plus c. In that format we have to bring it, and common factor take it out, and we have to simplify it. Next one. What we have discussed now. What's a rational number? What are the properties of rational numbers? Closure property, commutative property, associative property, and distributive property. Then additive and multiplicative identity, additive and multiplicative inverse, then arithmetic operations of rational numbers. Now you have to practice it here on. Thank you. This is the end of part 1.